listen. Do you see the numbers too?
Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Just got to chime in and make a follow-up, excuse me, a follow-up to Robert De Niro's grandson. We're just going to look at some interesting parallels concerning his passing, the movie that he was in called A Star Is Born, the symbolism of course behind it, or some of it. Again, we don't know everything, but we are trying, right? And a new movie called Knights of the Zodiac. Yeah, so again, A Star Is Born stars Zodiac. As I say, I was watching Zach's entry and it made me think about something, and I said, oh, do you know what? Or basically that was yesterday, and then a little while ago today, on the 5th of July, I started really looking at some stuff, if you may, with just the rule of thumb and of course the gematria and whatnot. So bear with me one second here. Yeah, the character that he plays in the movie A Star Is Born that came out in 2018, he plays somebody called Leo Stone. Yeah, we're going to get to all of that in a moment, so hold tight. Sorry guys, give me one moment here. Oh yeah, you want that one. So here's Knights of the Zodiac. In Japan it came out on the 28th, but I did see 27th for USA or worldwide, or the majority of the world, so to speak. But anyway, so here's the movie. I just bumped into it yesterday. Haven't watched it. I literally watched like 2 minutes of the intro of the film, and then my mind started firing off as it does, right? And I was like, oh yeah, Zach. And then I was like, oh yeah, and then the situation, and I was like, okay, let me just see if there's anything to see. So let me start from where the slides start, and then you'll see all of these slides again that I've already shown, and then we'll pick up from here when we get there. So of course, blood sacrifice does equal 67, and human sacrifice Freemasonry equals 67. Of course, with it checked, we'll get the span of 67 days. And again, star and even sun and all that type of stuff, because it was a bit of seemingly like a sun ritual. Again, he did die on Sunday. Sun equals 27, as you're going to go on to see if you didn't know that already. And again, you've even got the 247 in there as well. Like, no, sorry, you haven't. It was with something else that popped up. But anyway, interesting as well. Life lesson, numerology when the movie released, if I'm not mistaken, right? I mean, and Japan release will be 24/7. That's what the celestial bodies do, right? They go around the big clock in the sky, Zodiac, moon and the sun. Again, he dies on Sunday. And of course, as we know, murder 74, Masonic 74 and 38, killing 38, 74. More things, of course, pertaining to death, as you know, if you've been following. Of course, considering the number 38, I'm not going to go into that right now. So again, if you're new here, just keep going through the videos for myself and or the community. If you don't like how I do it, of course there's other people out there, of course, not the only one. Of course, check out GematriaEffect.News, Simple Truth TV, See Through the Script, Dr. Savage, Crack Their Code, good few names I'm forgetting, Data Productions Media. As I say, you'll find a bunch, of course, on my subscriptions. So again, Freemasonry 67. Also, as I said, Freemasonry 67, blood sacrifice and human sacrifice 67. Remember, blood sacrifice equals also 121. And Leandro De Niro Rodriguez equals 121. Now, note that when we're going through these slides, it's exactly how I saw them, yeah? So as I'm just taking the slides, so, you know, this is where we begin here, yeah? I mean, I'm going to tell you what that reminded me of in a minute, and I was like, of course, oh yes. So I'm not really, haven't really been on the astrotheology side, or just even remembering certain numbers on that side, you know, calendar, Gregorian and whatnot, but we're going to get to that. So 161 days from April 28th, the Japan release of Knights of the Zodiac, 161 days to the October 5th release date, or the annual release date of the film that came out in 2018 originally, A Star Is Born, yeah, the one that's directed by Bradley Cooper. There were a couple of different iterations or versions of, you know, this movie. I think one was a play before. As I say, I don't know how this movie rolls out. It could have some type of, you know, play theme, theatrical dance going on, like Fame or some shit, I don't know. Or the start of the movie is just like a musical type of movie, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, 161 days. Again, I'm not going to go through everything that we've already gone through before, so check out, you know, the playlist for his grandson, and of course my entry for the situation reveal. So 161 days. Also keep this in mind, and keep that in mind, the 58 and this 22 is going to factor in heavily, like absolutely disgusting. 58, 22, there's even a 58 up there. I've been holding out saying it, but just hold tight. Those up to speed already going, ah, and I'm like, uh-huh. So I want to get too ahead of myself. So anyway, 161 days from April 28th Japan release, yeah, to the annual of A Star Is Born. 161 days. A Star Is Born equals 161. Star equals 58 and 22. Now if you check out, and 50, if you go and watch my other videos, basically I was saying they may come out and say that it's drugs, mental health, yeah, but then of course us thought that's got the extra how would I say, we can see through the layers a bit more because we've been paying attention. Basically Jesus factors in again, the S-U-N, the S-O-N, Jesus factors in. And what was the other thing? Hold on, mental health, drugs. Oh yeah, that was it. Mental health, drugs, and then Jesus. Yeah. So as I say, Jesus 61, 34. Again, you got with the mental health stuff, 61. And as I say, if they come out and say suicide, 34. Again, Jesus 61 and 34. And as I say, go and watch the other videos and then come back to this one, and then you'll see again why the 22 factors in before I even realized. Because as I say, I think drug equals 22. Excuse me, slurring of the words there. But as I say, drug, I'm sure it was equals 22, if I'm not mistaken. Remember, drug overdose is 72. What day did he die on? July 2nd. Again, Sun 27. He stars in the movie. Hold up. Zodiac equals 58. So again, even though I haven't, you know, shown it big yet in this section, but we're just going to go over here now. 58. Star and stars equals 58. 5 months and 8 days alternative span instead of 161. Again, A Star Is Born, 161. So life lesson 22. Star 22. Again, this is with the release date of the film, or on the annual this year, yeah? I'm sure it was, excuse me. Make sure I'm correct, yep. So there's your 22, 58. Life lesson 22, star equals 22. Again, 5 months, 8 days. Star 58. Stars, plural, also equals 58. Zodiac equals 58. You're on the Gregorian calendar. Gregorian equals 58. This is what Zach reminded me yesterday. I was like, oh, I already knew Secret Society, Rosicrucian 58. But of course, because this was highlighted, this part what I'm about to say, excuse me, which was highlighted before, the 58 from is 271, and I think it's from last year on the annual of the release date of the movie. You get 271 days, so there you have the 2022 October 5th. And again, you know, Sunday's the only day that equals 33. The movie comes out in October, aside from the festival release date, which is August 31st. But on October, when it was the worldwide release, again, October is the only month that equals to 33. Again, Jesus dies at aged what again? And of course, it's all inside out, internal. Anyway, 33 vertebrae of the spine, up to heaven, which is actually resides between the temples of your head. That's where heaven actually is. So that's why you have to be careful of what you're projecting, whether you realize it or not, right? Or whether you know it or not, regardless if you realize whether it's detrimental or not. Anyway, so loads of 33s. I'm sure Bible equals 33. There's a few I'm forgetting right now. Of course, police, people, order, society, masonry, federal, 33. Anywho, so anyway, the 58 from 271. Freemasonry 58. Again, stars and stars, Zodiac. Again, you're on the Gregorian calendar, Gregorian 58. So again, from when his grandson dies to the release of this movie on the annual, but sorry, going from last year to when he dies this year in 2023, 271. Just want to make that clear before we move on, yeah? Again, Sun 27. Of course, this date can be read out, you know, 2nd of July. Again, drug overdose 72. As Zach said in his video, you know, the sun and the moon, celestial bodies like a clock, doing their thing 24/7. And that's going to the actual, from the year actual release. I know you got the overhang of 3 days, but it's just interesting to note. So again, we're doing that from 2018 to when he dies here, 2023. So again, stars 58. Remember, we got the non-plural. Star 58, 22, and 50. Again, drug equals 50. Because remember, on the release date of the festival one, in 2018, you got the life lesson of 50. So again, star 50, drug 50. If they come out and do say, you know, drug, you had a drug overdose, mental health, all this type of stuff. And also, remember in 2018, when the movie was shown at the Venice Film Festival, that was the 75th anniversary. This year marks the 80th anniversary. Again, if you write out A Star Is Born, it equals 80. So again, what I'm asking is, what are the odds of that? Even if, again, if it's all organic, whether it's all organic or not, only a buffoon would discard this information, because this is incredible, whether it's all organic or not. You know, I can't stress that enough. So let's keep it moving. Don't want to have to keep chin wagging. There's that 50. Chin wagging on stuff I've said a bazillion times, but hey, you never know who's watching. 1700 days. Did you see on the news article that we're going to come across again in a sec? That was 17 minutes past the hour. I know Mason 17. Does God equal 17? Yeah, God equals 17 as well. Again, God, Son, all that type of stuff. Mason or Masonry 17. Kill equals 17. Sun equals 18. As well as 27. It's 18 weeks, 0 days from April 27th, release date of that movie, to, because remember it's got 2. Japan's 28th, and then to the festival, Venice Day, excuse me. And I didn't say it in my video because I didn't know it at the time, but remember I said I didn't do Robert De Niro's stuff. Really, I should have done it, but I didn't. And lo and behold, when I'm watching Zach, It's 46 days from when his grandson dies to August 17th, which is Robert De Niro's birthday. Sacrifice 46. In Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Blood sacrifice 121. Also, excuse me, sacrifice also equals 55. The 55th prime is 257. Blood sacrifice 257. But anyway, blood sacrifice equals 121. Leandro De Niro Rodriguez equals 121. So, Sun 18, 27, 46. This year for that date there as well. We're just speaking about 46, of course. Of course, Faustine Bargain 62, Sacrifice 62, and 46. I mean, there it is. Sun 18 and 27. Go figure. Again, I didn't make the alphabet. I didn't assign what goes with what. I didn't give it a calendar. You know, I didn't birth and give these people their names. Obviously, I can't, do that anyway. But I wasn't, I didn't help out in the making of. You know what I'm saying? Oh, interesting. Sun sacrifice equals 58 and 121. These type of dub plates. SUN sacrifice equals 80. Again, a star is born. 80. The morning star, Lucifer. Venus is in there somewhere. Lucifer, Venus. I know there's a female, obviously a female aspect with Venus as well, obviously. But as I say, most things do have its duality aspect, right? If not more, because there's aspects to self. Again, as I always say, it's up to you who you allow to reign in your consciousness. Who's at the front seat? For the most part. Anyway, anyway, I was gonna say so. I'm not even gonna go into that. Sun sacrifice 55. Sacrifice alone equals 55. We just spoke about the 55th prime, 55th prime, and 257, and blood sacrifice, and 121. Blood sacrifice. His name equals 121. Sacrifice 73. Oh look. So what was that? Sun sacrifice with the SUN. 127 days from April 27th to August 31st. Yeah? These type of dub plates. Sun sacrifice 127. There's your 121 with his name. How long have I been going here? Oh, I need to finish. Blood sacrifice 121. Shit. 160. Oh yeah, we went over that again already, didn't we? That was first that we saw. Where the star is born. No, again, he plays the role of, and his mum's even in the film. Dave Chappelle's in the film as well. Again, Bradley Cooper factors in. He's got a 67 on his name. There's also a 67 duration that I showed in the other video before this. Leo Stone 105. When did the film come out for national worldwide? October 5th. Masonry also 105 and 33. Oh sorry, Masonry 105, Mason 33. No, Masonry 33 and 105. What am I talking about? Police People Order Society, Masonry, yeah. 105, 33, Masonry. The Leo, doesn't Jesus have the 32 rays thing around his head? Like the sign for the, oh man, the Jesuit sign. I know they've got half of the sign on number 10 Downing Street. IHS, can't remember the acronyms of which, but anyway. Leo, so as you see, Sunday, Jesus. Made me start thinking of Lion of Judah. Also, Leo Stone 33 again. Jesus with biblical stuff, with all the 33s. Dies at 33, and the 33 stuff that I already mentioned with the vertebrae and the heaven in your head, vertebrae in your spine and heaven in your head. Started making me think about Lion of Judah. I don't know if I'm on the right path there, but as I say, help me out in the comment section. Many hands make light work. 22 was star not 22. With the you know, the timing of Leo. I was trying to see when it was in the Hebrew calendar as well. I'm trying to hurry up here because I don't want to mess this video up because I haven't got much space. So please chime in the comments. Let me know what you know, if you know anything or find anything, because it would really help out. Yeah, so I'm not going to go over this as long as I wanted to, but as I say, please, the month of Leo called Av, 9th of Av, all Tisha B'Av and all this type of stuff. So Av, look, the month in which the Messiah should be born, or crucified, or whatever they got going on. I don't know all of their stuff, but anyway, Av 23, Av means Leo, they're saying. So here's the movie, Knights of the Zodiac. There is 2 release dates, as you can see in brackets there, Japan. His name in the movie, the main protagonist, Pegasus Saya. There is a cartoon of it as well. Can't remember his name. Saint Saya. However you pronounce it, excuse me. It's all Greek gods and Athena and all this type of stuff going on in it, as per usual, right? You know, Thor and, you know, whatever the case may be. Spoke about this already, so feel free. Look, Saint 72, 27, 18. I mean, this is very interesting. Look, 38s as well in there, Pegasus. 177. I mean, do I have to even say anything? If you're up to speed, you're up to speed. If not, oh well. Right. Wholeness spread devil light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. What the hell is going on here? Why are these island boys now kissing on OnlyFans? I mean, what in the hell is going on? I'm telling you, it's 100 times more worse than you think. So wholeness spread devil light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.